Are we allowed to be funny yet?
Now, yes, you are now allowed to be funny. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So what we're talking?
Well, now I don't want to be. I want to be boring.
I don't want to be gay.
Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke.
Well, so anyway, I want to build a vivarium and have my little millipedes, my big little millipedes. They're just gonna be little scuttering around and nibbling on plants and just having a great time.
What the fuck is a vivarium?
It's like when you have plants in a terrarium, and then it's just have plants, and you can put like animals in it.
Okay.
Like spiders.
Yeah.
Or something cuter like frogs.
Yeah.
Spiders are cute.
Yeah, spiders are cute.
Well, it depends on which one you're talking about.
So wait, do you prefer, or how do you feel about centipedes, like garden centipedes? Are they better or worse than millipedes?
I don't want any of them.
House centipedes are terrifying. I hate them.
I don't like centipedes, millipedes, silverfish, cockroaches, water bugs. I'm not about any of them.
Yeah.
What about spider crickets?
They're okay. I mean, they kind of freak me out, but I got over them.
Spider.
I hate them. I hate seeing them.
They're fucking crazy.
They're like, I don't know what they are exactly, but they look like
either.
a hybrid of spiders and crickets. I hate them.
Oh, I've seen this. They're fun. They look dopey. Like
Why?
They have huge, thin, long legs, but a giant, like heavy middle. It looks like it's disproportionate.
I know. I hate it. I just want it to die.
They have huge legs. Apparently, they can bite you.
Well,
don't tell me that.
Okay, they can't bite you. Never mind.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
You're welcome. They're also called camel crickets.
Camel cricket. Why are they here in America where there are no camels?
Listen, I think it's they're globally distributed. So
I just heard that they're more likely to be in people's basements, and I now have a basement. So
land shrimp. They're called land shrimp.
I don't like that either.
Okay.
That's so funny. Aww.
You guys should look up mole crickets.
Okay.
Mole crickets. This is a great way to start the podcast, by the way.
Mole crickets.
Mole crickets are wild.
Mole crickets.
Whoa.
Ew, I don't like that.
Because the legs look like mole legs. Because they're like this.
What is that?
It looks like a crab. Ew.
It looks like not a crab. It looks like you took one of those crawfish and maybe like removed the tail and then just took the claws and let it run around.
So why are we taking crickets and just putting different nouns in front of them to make new animals? Could we just come up with new names? Spider cricket, mole cricket. Just call it something else.
Language is fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something funny.
We just do whatever we want. We're like, that kind of looks like a mole. So
is a mole cricket a cricket?
It's an insect. Don't know if it's a cricket.
Yeah.
No. You would know, necessarily.
It's an arthropod, Mama. It probably
falls
falls under Insecta.
Orthopetra, grasshoppers, locusts, and crickets. Okay.
Okay, so they're all related.
So I guess technically, yes.
Interesting.
They're not here, it looks like.
Good. I don't want to... Wait, well, mole crickets?
Correct.
No, mole crickets are here, Mama. They're in the United States.
Here? Why is Wikipedia lying to me?
So are the spotted lanternflies.
They've been here forever.
It's been a few years.
Yeah.
You're still supposed to kill them, I think.
I know, but every year people freak out. It's like, well, this happened last year, Mom. What were you doing last year? Not going out?
I forget who I was talking to about the lanternflies. The populations this past year were significantly decreased because people were so into killing these motherfuckers. Get them gone.
Bloodlust.
You have to gamify it. You gotta gamify it.
You gotta gamify it. How can we get an app on this? How can we get Mark Zuckerberg?
Give me my endorsement level for the amount of fucking lanternflies that I've killed.
Oh my god, your endorsement level!
Well, you know how like cities will have those centers you can bring recycled cans for coins?
Oh yeah.
Just bring bags of lanternflies for money.
And you get paid by the pound.
Well, that's a lot. Maybe by the ounce.
By the pound?
Pound's a lot.
By the pound.
I would say.
Girl.
Okay, well, it's all the same weight. You know, it's all mass.
It's all mass.
You get paid by mass.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the What Do the Gays Think podcast. I am MacLeod, and today with me I have my Discord kitten, Jackie. How are you doing today, Jackie?
Ew.
Meow meow.
Ew.
Meow.
Ew.
I am okay. It's raining. How are
Great.
you?
Good to hear.
Yeah.
I also have with me my Discord piggy, Pat. How are you, Pat?
The lighting isn't well. I've noticed my face is completely in the dark. The lighting in the room, I've got to rearrange some stuff maybe and get the lighting. Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay. In the middle of the podcast, Pat's like, let me fix my lighting.
No, that makes it worse.
It made it worse.
All right, well, we're gonna put that away.
What's worse, Discord kitten or Discord piggy? To you?
Discord kitten.
Really? You don't want to be a Discord piggy? Or
Wait,
sorry,
no,
you
that's
don't want to
fine.
be a Discord
I would
piggy?
rather be pig than kitten.
Okay, my little pig baby.
Little pig baby.
What was the question?
You answered it, Mama.
Question.
There was no question. You already answered it.
Well, he asked how I was, right?
Well,
I did ask Matt, but you can answer too because it's for everyone.
Oh, I'm fine.
Great.
Okay, Matt, how are you?
I'm doing splendid, and you want to know why? I have a reason.
Tell me.
My reason for doing so great is that listen to this. Listen, we have a new host of the What to the Gays Thing podcast.
Who?
Oh my
I'm
God.
very
Oh,
happy and very excited about this. It's someone we've never met before.
Okay.
Who the fuck is it?
Someone completely new. It's this woman, man, non-binary.
I don't know if a woman's qualified to be on this podcast.
You're right. Someone named Jackie. I don't know if we've ever
What?
heard of them.
What? Who?
Yes, Jackie is joining us as an official co-host of the What to the Gays Thing podcast. Jackie, how do you feel?
I feel so horny.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Asked and answered.
yeah.
I'm just so delighted. I'm delighted to be an official. Is it still co?
I think we're all co-hosts.
Not like a tri-host, a
Oh, you're right.
tri-force scenario. You know, I'm just so delighted to be with you two of my dearest friends. And it's just so exciting.
I like the idea of a tri-host.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good.
Yeah.
We'll workshop it, but I like it.
Thank you.
Pat, how do you feel about this? Do you feel overshadowed?
No, I
Do you
really
feel like
I
I'm
don't.
stepping on you, little piggy?
No, I think this will provide a much needed white perspective on a lot of the topics that we talk about that we were missing.
Yeah.
Honestly,
You were missing.
we were missing the white perspective, but I think now we finally have it.
I'm so glad to deliver, to bring the white, you know?
Thank you so much for stepping in.
And really bring
stepping
a
on.
woman's perspective. to
Well, that's a hard word. Woman's
And-
a loaded word for that.
And, you know, I can't wait to talk to everyone's managers and everything and just be so excited.
Right.
Really go into my Karen era.
I really hope you're not going to ask for equal pay because we don't do that here. You will be receiving less than 33% of the net
that's
profit.
very interesting. Do I still get benefits?
Well, not maternal leave.
Gender affirming care?
What gender?
Yes.
That'll depend.
That depends. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh God. So wait, but if I picked man, would I automatically be declined? Versus if I picked woman, do you get less benefits than if you would have been approved if you got man?
Yeah.
Male. Why am I saying man? Male.
I think we need to fire Pat in
I-
whatever he's doing right now.
The way we decide is you basically just put a bunch of sticky
You
notes
just
in
like
the bin and
spin
just
a
pull them
wheel.
out. Yeah. And you just get what you get.
Okay. You know.
But you do get a 401k.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? That's better than a lot of places.
401 milligrams
I'll
of
take it.
ketamine.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What about CBD?
How about D's?
What?
D's nuts. Sexual harassment. We'll have a training on that after this recording to get you up to
Hello,
speed.
HR.
I think we need to lay you off, Jackie. I'm sorry, actually.
I'm being laid off. I was just hired. What are you?
Doing here today? What are we doing here today?
We're doing the podcast. Should we go into our first segment?
Matt just announced I was joining officially, and that's really it. That's all that happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that we're laying them off as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Should we talk about how it's been a while since we've been here?
It's been a while. I mean, me and Pat did one episode in November. but that was basically it.
Well, that was before you were hired, so you
no,
weren't involved.
I was sick, so.
No,
Yeah.
that is the reason why you weren't
Yeah.
there. You were.
I know
sick.
I'm doing this, but I really was sick.
Yeah, Jackie, what happened? Did you get COVID again?
I did. I did get COVID that I am still feeling the after effects of. According to Pat, this is what, like, the 12th time I've had it. But I'm fact checking him. It's only the second. So get off my nuts.
Really? I feel like it's been more.
I'm sick constantly. That part's true. But not with COVID.
Yeah.
Okay.
Illness, and not just mental illness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm down with the sickness.
I've only gotten COVID once, I think.
Wow, must be nice.
I've never had it, so
Must be nicer.
Yeah, I get my booster. I still haven't gotten it yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the most recent one. Yeah, I got it. Got my Fauci ouchie.
You're Fauci ouchie.
He's not even in charge anymore.
No. But it's too iconic to call it something else.
Yeah.
Fauci ouchie.
COVID is going around though, like a lot more. So.
Oh, I just got a notification that the division brunch I went to for my volleyball game, someone had COVID.
Yep.
So be careful.
Be careful.
And that was a super spreader event. There's a lot of people there.
Oh, the one that we came to see you at? That one?
No. Just recently, there was a brunch, like a division-wide brunch, where a bunch of the teams got together to eat together. After
okay. They're gonna have to cancel the tournament. It's gonna be over.
Oh
it's
no!
Over.
The tournament's on.
Is it a super spreader event because it's all gay men just like spraying their legs, or?
Yeah, it's kind of like monkeypox. It's kind of like monkeypox.
Interesting.
No,
okay.
monkeypox.
Yeah, it's kind of like monkeypox.
Don't we all love how monkeypox like came and went and like nobody talks about it anymore?
Well, there were a few cases recently, but it wasn't nearly as bad because the gay community got together and was like, no. We're all getting vaccinated. We're not spreading this around.
We can't do this.
Yeah.
Not like this.
And it seems to have done its job, so that's good.
Yeah.
Let's get personal, shall we? Even though we are kind of personal, Jackie talked about their sickness. How are you, Pat?
It's like Jackie talked about their sickness as if they own COVID. It's theirs. Fine. I just did a lot of work recently with volleyball and my job, and I got first place in the season, which was lovely. My team is the best team. We went, I think, 9-1, and then we have the tournament, which we will also do very well in. Probably win gold medal again, and then I'll probably retire from the sport.
Yeah.
We've peaked. There's nowhere else to go.
Yeah. So when are the Olympics? When do you go?
When are the Olympics?
Oh well.
Or the next Olympics?
They drafted me, but I said no.
Oh really? They drafted you?
Yeah, they wanted me to go to the Olympic trials to get picked, and I said no.
Yeah. Okay, not a bit. What position do you play?
Versatile, actually, Matt. You can bend over and I'll show you just how versatile it can be.
Right.
No, I play outside hitter. Although I was setting a lot recently, and then when my coach was like, "You gonna switch?" I said, "I don't think so." Setting is hard. Setting gives me a lot of anxiety, but it is a rush, sort of like doing drugs.
Yeah.
Which I had that lovely LSD trip that I think I did after our most recent episode.
Oh,
but lovely is sarcasm. I was horrible.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh,
no, it was horrible, and I didn't have a good time. But
the crying.
Yes, I wasn't crying. I heard crying.
Yeah, that part spooked me.
Oh, scary.
I heard crying, and I heard wood scratching as if someone was trying to scratch, like, to get out of some place. I was seeing colors very, very vibrantly and abrasively. And,
I don't like that.
I don't
very
like that either.
Scary.
The next Olympics is in 2026 in Italy.
I don't care.
And
2026? That's so far away.
That'll be the Winter Olympics because they rotate like.
They flip.
Yeah,
they're verse.
Their verse.
Yeah.
Ew, the next one's in LA. Ew, the next summer one. Ew.
Okay,
what's wrong with LA, Jackie?
I'm just thinking about the impact that all of the upbuilding for the Olympics will cause to the local population, especially given how significant or how large the homeless and home displaced population is in LA, what that'll do to those people and their ability to get care and resources.
Here's what I've heard about LA. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong about this. This is just what I've heard from LA.
As someone who lived there for many years, I will correct you.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
yeah,
born
yeah.
and raised.
Okay,
Yep.
born and raised in LA.
Yep.
I've heard that it's just like the worst run city in the world.
I have also heard it's terrible. Like there's, of course, like the, entertainment industry, but
Yeah.
the outside of that, miserable.
I
Yeah.
have no idea. I've
Miserable.
never been.
I've heard it's just run very poorly. The way they built it up, around like the car era, and like everything is split up by all highways everywhere. It's
Yes.
like
It's just traffic. It's
Yeah.
just traffic. When I was out west at one point, I had the chance to go there, and I said, "No, thank you."
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Jackie, is there anything else you want to talk about besides your illness for this Let's Get Personal section?
No, I think similar to Pat, I've just been busy with work. Keeping an eye out on job stuff, but I mean in this economy, Godspeed to everybody out there.
Godspeed.
So fun.
Godspeed.
Godspeed, and that's actually what flooded the earth for Noah. That's what caused it for Noah's Ark. But no, just getting ready for the holidays now too.
That's good. I'm happy now because I don't have to buy as many.
Before you weren't.
I wasn't.
Before you weren't. I'm happy now.
I want an edit of just that by just being like, I'm happy now.
I'm happy now. You didn't let me finish my sentence.
No. That was all you. I hadn't even interrupted you.
I interrupted him. No, I did.
Okay, so I'm happy now. And the reason is because I don't have to buy as many gifts this year.
Oh, good.
Reason being is that me and my siblings decided to do a Secret Santa between us instead of what we were doing previously, which is just we all just bought gifts for each other for all of us. So it's way less shopping, way more money saved, which I'm all about because I've been spending so much money on doing renovations around the new house. So I'm happy that I don't have to spend as much money on that. Pat, are you good?
Yeah, I was just checking something. Sorry.
Okay.
I heard you. I have a comment on this when you're done. Don't worry.
I'm done. What do you want?
So my family. What do you want? What do you want?
What do you want?
My family, like when we were doing gifts for a while, the siblings didn't really coordinate what we would get each other if we got anything at all. So then a while back, I think we instituted like you get a random drawing and you just get one of the siblings. You just buy a gift for them. Now,
so cute.
No one's getting anything from me. No one's getting anything because with these student loans that came in, I have no money ever again. No money, no problem. $1,300 a month. $1,300
in just loans.
In just loans, almost half my monthly income
for both federal and state at the same time.
Yes.
Okay.
And it actually was higher. The federal, thankfully, is nice enough that they've helped me reduce it. It was going to be almost $1,800 a month.
That's like 1 month's rent for a lot of people. I think that's wild.
Yeah, that's almost $1,300 is almost half my monthly income, and that's not counting things like car insurance, rent, food, phone,
sanity.
Yeah,
Geico.
I have Progressive.
Even being able to save any of that.
No money's being saved.
No.
I live
out the door.
Check hunter to check hunter.
Check hunter. Lovely. Jackie, you hear about that?
No.
We've told Jackie about Check Hunter many times.
We probably have. They probably forgot because it's
porn.
It's
porn.
Yeah,
it's porn.
okay,
It's really bad porn. It's horrible porn. It's not good porn, but people watch it.
Is it porn with just no plot? I forget. Why
no,
is it
the
bad?
plot is always
it's too much plot.
I've got all this money. You want to come with me, young man who's never been with a man before? And he's like, okay. He's like, I'll give you this much if you just touch my dick. And the guy's like, okay, sure. And then he's like, all right, I'll give you 100 more if you blow me. He goes, all right, fine. He's like, all right, well, now I'm plowing you. It's
that's all it is. It's always
and it's never
money.
And for some reason, I don't know if I'd ever find full videos, but it's never the full session. It's always just this intro part. And the intro is so much of just guys wandering the street throwing money at people.
Weird.
maybe you have to pay to see the full thing. I don't know.
Listen, I might.
Right, because it's Check Hunter. They want your money.
Yeah, I might as well just go to OnlyFans.
That's where the good shit is. I'm just saying nowadays that's where the good shit is.
Well, you love porn.
I love porn.
So do you use OnlyFans? Have you ever used OnlyFans?
I had subscribed to one thing, which I don't subscribe to anymore. But
no,
are you gonna drop their name in the pod or no?
No.
Backdoor slut 69.
Backdoor slut.
Hang on, what was that? Oh my god, that's my profile.
It's just you subscribe to Jackie's. Why you're supporting small businesses?
You know what? We love to see it.
Small Business Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, ready to spill the tea? We should move on in the podcast.
Yeah, we should.
All right. I got one thing I want to talk about in our social cultural section.
Yeah, hit us.
And this is actually an older topic now because I had written this back a few weeks ago. But anyway, Avatar: The Last Airbender Netflix trailer.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do we think about it?
Well, here's what I think about it. I think it looked fine. Like, it looks better than the movie. It looks better than the movie.
It does.
It does.
It is the TV show, although it is just a trailer. So, I don't know. The show looks fine. It looks fun. I mean, you didn't see a lot of it, unfortunately, but we saw a good amount, and it was fine.
Yeah. There were some interesting bits that I'm curious how they're going to go into it. Because the whole it was honestly only like a couple seconds, but they show a scene of like the Airbenders battling the Fire Nation. So I'm like, are they going to go into that? I'm just like curious how they're going to like change things. Because I know that the original creators are no longer on it, so I know they're going to change things. I'm just curious how they're going to.
Yeah, or like what we might see, especially in an expanded format like a TV show, where there could be more room for fleshing out background stuff.
Yeah.
God, we could, see the Airbenders being wiped out. That's so depressing.
I mean,
genocide.
Yeah.
I can't relate. Nothing in the current media about that. No.
Nothing there. Nope.
No, obviously there's no ongoing genocides right now. Why would you say that?
No, the world is so free.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
No one's oppressed.
No one.
But yeah, I'm curious how they're gonna change it. But also I love how all the actors look.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say I love how all of them look.
Everything looks a little more appropriate.
Yeah.
Not appropriate.
I breathed such a sigh of relief once we got through like seeing all the characters. I was like, okay, we made it through seeing all of them and they all looked good.
I'm surprised you can breathe after all this COVID.
I really can't. It's a struggle.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, I'm excited about that. I think it's coming in January, February. It's coming up soon.
Wait, really? That soon?
Mama, they've been working on this for like 4 years or something.
Do you think they're gonna make any of the Kyoshi Warriors lesies?
I hope so.
There's gotta be one.
Oh, I almost said IRL, but like in my head it's canon that at like half.
Yeah.
Like good representation.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyoshi herself is bisexual.
They close the doors to their little, temple where they work at, and you just hear sawdust grinding up.
Sawdust.
Just a rotary arm saw. Just.
Wow. Maybe that was the source of the Industrial Revolution in that universe.
Maybe.
Kyoshi Warriors.
Yeah, I guess Republic City and Korra has a lot to be grateful for.
It is February, by the way. February 22nd.
It's December.
Here we go. Is next year a leap year? I think it might be. Anyway.
Does it matter? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's every year that's divisible by 4, but not divisible by 100, but is divisible by 400 or something like that.
Okay,
well, you're the math expert. Why don't you know?
I'm sorry that I don't remember the exact rules of leap years.
Yeah.
Can't believe we devised such a system of time that we fucked up and was like, all right, every 4 year, guys, we just got to squeeze this in or it doesn't work anymore.
I think it's just that like the year doesn't exactly line up with how many rotations the Earth has around the sun or something.
No, but does it?
Yeah.
But so what if we didn't add in that day? What happens?
I think.
Or what if we kept the day? Like what happens?
I think eventually it would like fuck something up.
It would just like throw off
calculations
it would throw off the
off.
seasons because you'd be off. You'd be progressively off by a day like for a while, so it would throw off all of our seasons.
Who cares?
Okay, work.
World's fucked anyway. I watched this movie last night called what was it called? Leave the World Behind. Netflix. Julia Roberts, Mahershala Ali, Ethan Hawke.
Yes,
You know what?
yes.
World's gonna end.
Oh,
Leave it all behind.
Leave it all behind. Fuck it.
Just
Doesn't
go.
matter. Yeah.
How was it?
It was fine. I wouldn't watch it again.
Hmm.
I've seen many films recently that I think you should watch, but I know neither of you will.
Give me an example.
Saltburn.
No.
Okay, you're right. I haven't seen it.
Saltburn was so wild and crazy. That is a movie I'd watch again, and I think people should watch it because Barry Keoghan and Rosamund Pike are amazing in it.
Is it gay?
It's not gay. However,
it's good.
It's really good.
Okay.
And there's two scenes that are so nasty.
In what way?
So, would you like to? Well, it doesn't spoil the plot, but I can tell you what the scenes are.
Yeah.
Matt, would you like to know?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so this doesn't spoil the plot, but basically two things happen. So this guy, Barry Keoghan's character, is just like a, social outcast. He's not rich, but he's at Oxford. And this rich kid sort of takes a liking to him. He's like, come to my family's huge palatial mansion for like the break. And he's like, sure. And Barry Keoghan's character becomes really infatuated with him. Not gay infatuated, but just like he really likes him and he likes being his friend. And he kind of gets a little like, maybe like a little too clingy.
Okay.
So his friend, played by Jacob Elordi, is just in the bathroom, in the bathtub masturbating, as you do.
As you do.
And he finishes.
Okay.
And then he gets to the bathroom and he drains the tub. And Barry Keoghan's character goes
into the tub and drinks the water.
And drinks the water. And you could tell by the pigment of the water that it was not clear and clean. It was cum water. And he put his mouth
and he drank it
right up against it.
That's kind of gay.
And then he starts hooking up with his friend's sister because the sister's being a little flirty. So he meets the sister outside in the middle of the night. It's freezing. She's in the thinnest fabric possible. She's just sitting there. And he's like talking to her. They're getting handsy. He goes down on her and she stops him. She's like, no. I'm on my period. And he goes, I don't care.
Oh.
And you better believe he comes up, mouth covered in blood. And then
you want me to watch this movie.
And then he gets a little handsy down there. His hand covered in blood. Puts it in her mouth. She eats her own period blood. Isn't that wild?
That's so crazy.
And you know what? The movie also has other crazy things. And I can't say those because that will spoil plot. But that's not even, those two things aren't even plot related crazy things. They're just crazy things that happen. So anyway. I also just watched a bunch of crappy Christmas movies. I've just been on a binge. I've just been binging stuff.
Okay. I actually just saw a recent release. I saw the new Miyazaki movie, The Boy and the Heron.
Oh, did you watch the sub or the dub?
The sub first, but I want to watch it again and see the dub because there's a lot of good voice actors who I think or like actors who I think will do a really fun portrayal of the characters. So I need to see it again.
What did you think?
I like the movie. I went in without knowing a like single detail except for like a sentence. That's all I knew. I hadn't seen like anything else. And I really enjoyed the experience. I'm not going to spoil it or anything. It's different. And there's some really beautiful renderings.
Does he eat period blood?
No. Surprisingly, no one does.
I don't want to see it then.
No, bodies are wild, pop off, but that is not for me. But if you're into it, go for it.
What about the Marvels?
I still haven't seen that. I have to see that.
You saw it though, Pat.
I did see it.
Oh God.
But no spoilies.
I liked it.
Okay.
Oh, good. I liked it too.
Yeah. But then again, my gauge for all Marvel stuff now is kind of like I'm not invested anymore. Gauge.
Yeah.
My
What is this
GA.
that's in my camera? Oh, okay.
Your monitor?
My monitor was in my camera. I fixed it.
Interesting. No, I just don't care. I'm not invested as much anymore. So now, like, when a new Marvel project comes out, I'll watch it and be like, yeah, that was fine. But I'm like, nothing is really tickling my fancy.
Yeah, I think we were talking about this maybe in one of our Discord channels, that I grade or, view Marvel movies very differently than I would other media, because I know that it's produced in a certain way that it's almost like paperback fiction, or like a paperback YA novel. It's just kind of mass marketed and kind of cookie cutter and follows the same stuff. So I kind of have come to expect that with Marvel content.
Got it. I thought you were talking about those romance novels that women write. Those kind
of yeah, with like the half naked man on the front. And
yeah, stallions.
Yeah, cowboy hat.
That's the sound he made when he licked that cum up off from that fucking toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, not toilet.
The toilet.
I mean bathtub, toilet, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's all nasty. It's all wrong. All wrong.
I don't know. I would drink your cum water, Pat.
Okay, we're not. Can we cut that?
No.
Editor, can you put your finger on the delete?
I'm the editor.
Delete? You know what? Just delete this whole thing.
What other movies have I seen? Saltburn. There was something else I watched, I thought. The Marvels.
Love.
I watched Leave the World Behind.
Can I say one thing about the Marvels real quick?
Yeah.
Without spoilers.
It's not a spoiler. Yeah.
Without spoilies. And it's about the movie's like performance, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if we talked about this, Pat. I don't remember if we spoke about it in the last episode, but the movie didn't do well. I think there's a few reasons for why it didn't do well. One is that people don't
Too many women.
Yeah. Well, that is one reason that I was going to mention. People also don't like Brie Larson. At least the Marvel.
I know. I don't know why.
A lot of Marvel fans don't like Brie Larson.
Is it because this is a genuine question? Is it because that she's a woman in Captain Marvel? In
one point, she said something in like an interview about being a feminist, and people didn't like it. Men didn't like it. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Marvel's fandom is filled with a lot of like gross men. Yeah, incels. Who only want to see like, oh my god, Iron Man, he's so cool, or like, oh my god, Captain America, so buff, like, very much like the male gaze, not GAYS, the male GAZE, the male gaze.
Okay, yep, I got it now.
Yeah. So Marvel people don't like Brie Larson, which I think she's fine, she's lovely, but also I mean, people are kind of boycotting Disney right now in general anyway. So there's a bunch of people who probably would have gone to see this movie because they would have wanted to see like a movie full of, beautiful women representing their communities, but they're all, protesting Disney. So they didn't want to give their money to them right now.
Disney?
Because they donate to Israel.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's kind of just like another drop in the bucket.
Yeah. Do I think the movie would have done well if we weren't boycotting Disney? Probably still no. I just think that is one factor on top of a bunch of other factors, which sucks sense. Because Disney's going to look at this and be like, oh my god, a movie full of women that made no money. And because everything's about money, they're just gonna be like, yeah, we're not doing this again, sorry.
I know. So disappointing.
But yeah, that's my rant about the Marvels.
I don't know if I saw much advertising for the Marvels either.
Yeah, I don't think it was well marketed.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, as I don't like have cable TV, so I don't think I saw anything on that, or when I do see it, didn't see anything. I don't think I saw any like online ads. Maybe one or two like YouTube ads, but I think that's it.
Well, I mean,
I'm in the target demographic, so.
Yeah, you would be the target demographic. Well,
I thought it was for women.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. I guess not.
Yeah. I saw a bunch of ads on TikTok and shit, but that's because my TikTok is inundated with Marvel content, so of course I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
My TikTok has been filled recently a lot with like
bathwater cum.
Bathwater cum, yeah. No.
Interesting.
No, I've been getting a lot of linguistics content recently. Like people talking about the origins of words, and I'm like, that's very fun.
You just watch Arrival on Netflix.
What is it?
It is a movie. It's a beautiful, perfect movie about
Wait,
aliens
is that
who visit Earth.
Yes, I've
and it
seen
is about
that.
language. And
Yes.
it is such a well-made movie. And if you like language, you'll love. I was skeeting my pants.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very good movie. Very good movie.
When the twist happens. Oh,
the twist.
Well, now I know there's a twist, so now I'm
most
gonna be looking
movies
for
have
it.
twists. Relax.
Calm down.
Calm down. All right. Any other social cultural topics y'all want to talk about?
No.
No.
All right. Why does politics suck?
Well,
Jackie's like, why did I join this podcast?
George Santos is gone. That doesn't suck.
Henry Kissinger, he's dead.
Dead.
He's dead. You're right. Oh my god.
He's
So many
dead.
great things in the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Change the topic name to why does politics not suck this week? Because Henry
Not suck
Kissinger's
this week.
dead, George
Yeah.
Santos
Not this
is
week.
gone.
Yep.
Although, well, we could talk about George Santos first. I mean, he was ousted. Great. Love that.
Great. Love it. Yeah.
Now he's doing cameos.
Yeah. He's kind of. He's somehow become like a gay icon.
A martyr.
Not like a martyr.
Yeah.
Like an ironic gay icon. Like obviously everyone hates George Santos, but like he's being gay. And he's doing cameos. People are now like this is so funny. Oh my god, like this gay politician who's a Republican. Now we're doing cameos with him. This is hilarious. But they're giving this man more money.
Yeah, don't give this man money.
No.
So one of his cameos, he was like, so there are a lot of closeted gay Republican and Democratic men in government in Washington, D.C.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
He's like, the government has been built by closeted men in the government. And that's tea. And I was like, oh.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Lady G.
100%
Lady G.
Who?
Lady G.
Who's
that? It's Lady G about like Lindsey Graham.
Yeah, Lindsey Graham.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He secretly is like a huge homo and has like orgies and stuff.
Well, didn't we talk about this when what's his face? Oh God, Madison Cawthorn. Remember him?
Oh
from years ago?
Oh my God, yes. What's he up to?
Oh, I don't know.
He's with Henry Kissinger.
Not yet.
He was young.
He was ousted long ago, but he had like made public statements about there being like gay orgies in Congress, and then they like basically smeared him with propaganda that he was like fucking his cousin or something.
Oh yeah, what?
The video that he was humping his cousin.
Yeah. What's his name? I want to Google him.
A cousin?
No.
Madison Cawthorn, I think.
Yes.
Madison Cawthorn. I think these gay orgies are real because George Santos is talking about it.
Of course
now.
they're real. I've been to
many.
I
think they're real. Yeah.
I've been to many.
With the congressman?
I don't know who's there. It's all dark.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
It's just bodies. Old saggy bodies.
Saggy bodies. Don't give George Santos your money though.
No,
don't
please
do that.
don't. He just give him what he deserves.
Yeah.
No, ignore him.
Don't go kill George Santos. No,
give him what he deserves, which is nothing. Just ignore him.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. And then Henry Kissinger dead.
He is.
We're very happy about it. At least most of the internet is, from what I've seen. Is there anybody who's not happy about his death?
Probably Republicans
his
or
family.
Right-wing.
His family probably isn't happy about it.
Yeah. But like, I feel like all of the internet that I had seen, even like, I guess I'm not on Twitter that much anymore, but like most people were like, yeah, this guy was a fucking like evil man and he deserved to die.
Well, he probably, what's sad though? He probably died in like the most peaceful way. He probably died in his sleep.
Oh yeah. All the evil ones live to like 100 and die in their sleep.
Like, so that's not even a fun way to die. So hopefully like in hell, he's being at least like tortured or something.
Yeah. Just spit roasted.
He better watch out because when I get down there,
you're gonna spit roast him?
No. But I'm gonna put something in him. Not me. I'm gonna put.
You're coming his bathwater, his fiery bathwater.
No, I was thinking more.
What are we
like,
talking about?
Just torture, Torture.
Oh, okay.
Sounding.
So him, Reagan, just line him up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking about with Reagan? Everyone blames him for the economic stuff, but there must have been more people who are culpable for it. Like his cabinet member. Because he didn't think of it himself. So who is behind this idea of trickle-down economics? Who else do we need to add to our torture list?
Well, hopefully they're all dead, you know?
What'd you say?
Hopefully they're all dead by now.
I would hope, but I was like, I don't know who else to blame. And they should be blamed.
Listen, American politics is very annoying. Most politicians are evil and to blame for everything. I'm sure you could somehow be like, oh yeah, Joe Biden for when he was a senator in 1970 or something.
Oh, for sure. Like
was culpable for some of this as well. Like something like that, right?
Well, yeah.
I really wish that politicians would take I'm not like an ethics class, but like usability classes and design classes, because it would really help them understand how to influence their politics and shape policies around the needs of the people. They should know what they're like setting people up for.
I think that politicians are bought and paid for.
Agreed. Agreed.
By the rich elites of America. So that's why they don't care about us or any of the regular people. They only care about pleasing the rich people.
Yep.
Did y'all see that graph that was going around?
No.
Which graph?
I think Harvard did a study that was like for any given like proposal or bill, and whether or not like the bill was more likely to pass in Congress if it had popular support from people. And there was basically no correlation at all between like the popularity with the people and the popularity of or whether or not it would get passed.
Interesting.
But if you control for income, then suddenly there's a correlation. Now it's if the rich people want the bill to be passed, then it will pass.
That makes a lot more sense, sadly.
And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Because it goes hand in hand with like corporations and, businesses, all these people who have the pull. Did you find anything fun?
Are you looking at something?
I was looking for it. I was trying to find it, but it's
the graph or the Reagan thing?
The graph.
Let me see if I can find it.
Anyway, but yeah, that makes sense, obviously. Yeah.
Do you think it's getting worse, like historically? Do you think that correlation is getting worse or like more predominant or more powerful?
I think everything's getting worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everything's getting worse. But that's just my pessimistic viewpoint.
Well, no, I think there is validity to that as well, because corporations can be so big and have so much money. Like, companies have never been as rich as they are now, type of thing. Billions and billions and billions
and billions and
billions. All that shit.
Yeah, and then people will have all these record profits and then be like, well, actually, we still need to lay people off.
Yes! Actually...
Sounds familiar.
You gotta go. Yeah. Sounds familiar.
Not calling anyone out specifically, obviously.
Not calling anyone out specifically, but it sounds familiar.
I found an article this is from a while ago, actually, but it says that Professors Martin Gillens of Princeton University and Benjamin Page of Northwestern University looked at more than 20 years of data to answer a pretty simple question: does the government represent the people? And they found the opinions of the bottom 90% of income earners in America has essentially no impact at all.
That's the study. That's it. That's what I was referring to.
Oh my God, it's so depressing.
So, So unless you're in the top 10%,
it's now the top 10%.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And now it's probably like whenever that was done, who knows when that was done? It's probably more like the top 1% now.
Yeah, I think this is an article, I think from 2015? I think it's 2015.
Yeah, income inequality has only gotten worse.
Yes, that's probably worse now.
It took me a second to remember that it's like, I was like, oh, 2015, that's not that long ago. I was like, oh my God, wait, that's like 8 years ago.
That was 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
Yeah.
That was 8 years ago, Mama. What's new with the gays?
Well, I don't know. I haven't been keeping up on gay shit. I think
I've got a thing.
Oh, really? What?
Oh, I know what your thing is.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
go ahead and say it.
Billie Eilish.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish is queer of some sort. I don't know if she actually specified exactly, but she did say she was for the ladies.
She said she likes boys and girls and to leave her alone.
Oh, is that what she said?
Yeah, because this whole thing.
You have been keeping up with gay news.
I forgot about this. This happened a bit ago. So she was being interviewed for Variety, Vanity, whatever. She was being interviewed, and then she had brought up how when she, even now, but when she was younger too, she never felt comfortable around women, even though she felt that they were beautiful and she liked them. But that interview was very vague. She didn't say in the interview that she liked women like in a romantic or sexual sense. She just said that she was intimidated around women because she didn't feel very womanly, but she always admired women because of how like beautiful they are and how powerful they are, whatever. And then people sort of extracted from that that she, you know, is not straight. Yeah. And then she was on a red carpet for some, I don't know, press for something, probably her music. And someone was like, "Oh my God, your interview, like everyone's talking about it." She goes, "Yeah." And the girl goes like, "Isn't that like such a strange way to like come out during that interview? Like you just basically came out to everyone." She goes, "Yeah, I guess. Yeah." And then later, Billie posted on Instagram, she said something along the lines of like, "I don't know why I'm being like sort of outed on the red carpet when all I wanted to do was sort of, you know, support my music or talk about that or talk about the projects I'm involved in." So then she made a post saying, "I like boys and girls, leave me alone. Go stream Happier Than Ever." Not Happier Than Ever. Go stream What Was I Made For off the Barbie soundtrack. Yeah. So, because part of the discussion that she had during that red carpet, I think, was basically saying that she doesn't like labels and she doesn't feel the need to, or I don't understand why people have to label themselves. So she didn't want to actually talk about it, but she felt probably cornered during the interview to say something about it.
That tracks.
Yeah. So I'm happy for Billie because I'm happy for gay and queer people.
I'm happy for gay. Yeah.
Happy for Billie. She'll be fine, but also unfortunate that all she wants to do is kind of just be out promoting her music, and then this is what they want to talk about.
Yeah.
I think it's just interesting given the conversations also that had happened around Billie Eilish a few years ago when people were thinking that she was queer baiting with some of her comments, some of her posts, some of her titles.
Yes.
Oh my God. It's because she had that one song, and I know we've talked about this already in the podcast.
We did.
We have a visceral
I forget what it was.
And it's the song "Wish You Were Gay." And it's not even queer baiting. It's not even bad. It's not homophobic. The conversation around that song was so fucking stupid. As a gay man, I don't understand it. I'm sorry. I know I don't speak for all gay people, but I think everyone who had a problem with that song was stupid. It's a fun song. Get over it.
Slay. Timothee Chalamet cosplayed as Troye Sivan on SNL as well.
He did, because he was doing
cosplayed as who?
Troye Sivan.
The twink Australian singer.
I gotta go. Timothee Chalamet.
We've taught Timothee Chalamet as young Willy Wonka. We had this whole meme that we were doing on stream. Do you not remember?
No. As who? Who was he cosplaying?
No, well, Timothee Chalamet plays a young Willy Wonka, but cosplayed
that part I know.
As Troye Sivan on SNL because he was pretending to be Troye Sivan. Troye Sivan is a gay Australian singer who recently had an album come out that was very gay. Had the song Rush on it. I Feel the Rush, Addicted to Your Touch, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. That other one, One of Your Girls. And then the other one that they were not making fun of in the SNL skit. What was that one?
Rush. Wasn't it Rush?
No, it was the other one.
Oh, I don't know.
It wasn't Rush.
It was the other single, yeah.
The other single. The one where he pulls out the red underwear.
Oh.
He's pulling his cock out.
He's pulling his cock
underwear out. Okay, so what about it? You like it? You don't like it?
I thought it was funny.
You thought the SNL bit was funny.
The SNL... I'm not that much of a fan of SNL. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, me either.
It's not typically my type of comedy.
Mm-hmm.
But that bit was funny because it did feature Bowen Yang as well. And I love Bowen Yang. He's pretty funny. And the whole skit was just about like, you know, a queer guy gaining fame. So I jibed with the bit. It was funny.
Okay.
I didn't watch it, but I saw a picture of him dressed as Troye Sivan. I said, "Oh, that's fun."
Yeah. And then Troye Sivan responded to it saying like, "This is like a fever dream." Like I wasn't expecting to see me being cosplayed by Timothee Chalamet.
That's funny.
Yeah. And now he's young Willy Wonka.
He is.
I shan't be seeing the movie.
I would see it, but I don't think I'm going to go see it in theaters. You know, pay to see it. I'll see it when it is streaming.
Nothing touches Gene Wilder, the original Willy Wonka movie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I heard that he did a good job. I'm just from what I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, I've liked the like sneak peeks at his performance that I've seen in for the movie. So yeah.
I haven't. I
You haven't?
liked it.
No.
I haven't liked it. No.
Do you feel like it's just his acting in general, or the direction that they went overall with the movie?
No, it just looks like his acting seems weird in it. But then again, I haven't seen the whole thing, and also I don't need Hugh Grant as a Oompa Loompa.
Yes. Yeah.
If you want to portray someone who's supposed to be a small person, just hire a small person. Because Oompa Loompas have been historically just smaller people.
Yep.
Just hire smaller people. I don't understand why we need to CGI Hugh Grant's face on a tiny body.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
I feel like because I don't know what their rationale was for it. Maybe they wanted to avoid sort of maybe they wanted to avoid controversy, but not even like having them be like real people, like legitimately human people playing the actual role, and they wanted to CG it. But I feel like that actually draws more criticism, because if you are in a position to provide smaller people with a job that disproportionately they do not get roles in Hollywood very often, so you should, if you have the opportunity to give them that space to pay them for their skill set, you should do that.
I agree 100%.
Like, give them a space to be hired, to work, to get money, to get screen time in a big movie. And I think that's Hugh Grant doesn't need that. I don't need to see tiny Hugh Grant. I think it's Hugh Grant. Am I saying
no? It is Hugh Grant.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was Hugh Grant. I was talking about this with one of my friends when we went to go see The Boy and the Heron.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, did not realize, and a musical. I find Timothee Chalamet as a person kind of a little disconcerting. Most recently, he was at the Game Awards, and he presented Best Game of the Year. In my opinion,
was at the Game Awards?
Yes! The Game Awards are a whole different subject. But, like, I was like, you have no business being at the Game Awards, let alone presenting the Game of the Year award. Like,
who won
the award?
Baldur's
Gate? Yeah, Baldur's Gate.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Which we still haven't played yet.
It's true. And then the only other thing I've seen Timothee Chalamet in, besides Call Me By Your Name, did not like, was Dune. Also did not like Dune. But I didn't like the overall.
You didn't like Dune at all?
I found some of the vibes of Dune really weird. I found it, granted, I had 103 fever. This is when I was at, like, peak COVID.
I was dying.
However, I got like weird. Oh, what's that Greek or Oedipus?
Odysseus?
No,
Oedipus. You think he wanted to fuck his mom?
Yes, that's like some of how it like came off to me. Is that there was like this weird, because she was just like the mom was like so fucking useless. She was so fucking useless and just like was just like, I don't know, son. What do you want to do? Hide in this tent with me? And useless. I felt like they gave him so much agency, her so like too little agency, and that there was this weird relationship going on. And I don't really like the whole idea of just some random white guy being the messiah of people who are depicted as like a lot of people of color. Didn't like that.
Well.
Oscar Isaac, loved his performance. He was great.
Dune, the series, kind of is like commentary on white saviorism.
Really?
Yes. So
that's the point.
I think because they're making a second and a third.
She's got a point.
He wants to Denis Villeneuve wants to make a third one too. He's writing it. So I think we need to wait a little bit longer, because he is like a white savior, but I think there is more to be hopefully examined on it.
Oh,
interesting. As it unfolds.
So it's still an ongoing series.
No, I think Dune is over. Like the books are so old.
Oh,
but
the
films.
Okay.
Because Denis Villeneuve
Part 2 just came out a couple weeks ago.
No, it didn't come out yet.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
Part 2?
No, it did not.
Oh, when I was at the movie theater, I saw the poster for it, and I was like, why didn't I hear about this coming out? And it said like November something, 2023.
Watch It was November something 2024.
Dune
for real,
Part
I'm kind of thinking
2
of it.
comes out March 1st, 2024.
That's not what I saw at the fucking theater.
I'm sorry, girl.
What the fuck?
Anyway, I'm excited to see what they do because I think Denis Villeneuve is a great. Denis Villeneuve did Arrival.
It's crazy. Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, he's great with sci-fi.
Okay.
He also did Blade Runner.
Blade Runner
2049.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2049.
I did see that one.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was a great movie.
I didn't see that either.
You don't see a lot of things.
I saw Blade and then the Blade, like the sequel.
Yeah.
First Blade Runner I liked. Second Blade Runner, it was fine. It was fine.
Denis Villeneuve.
I keep getting like on my TikTok for some reason now, like there's a resurgence of the Hunger Games on my TikTok for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Well, the movie came out. That's
the Ballad of Snakes.
Songbird and Snakes.
Yeah.
Oh, did a movie come out about it recently?
A prequel.
Yes, a prequel.
Oh,
Based on the prequel
movie. Okay, maybe that's why it's coming back.
Oh, girl, you are.
I had to dive into that. I had to read all about it.
Neither of you have your fingers on the pulse.
No, I never claimed to, and I don't want to.
I got my fingers around my neck.
What?
Jackie joins a pop culture podcast and goes, I don't want to be a part of pop culture, though.
Okay, wait. First of all, can we roll the tapes? I really thought Matt was going to be like, I have my fingers around my cock.
Yeah.
Or someone else's. Second of all, you don't just talk about pop culture on here. Third of all, you can tell me a lot about things that are happening, and then I'm up to date.
This is how Jackie learns about pop culture.
This is what I do. I get all my information from everybody else.
Bi-monthly recording.
Yeah.
Well, bi-monthly, does that mean twice a month or every other month?
I guess you'll find out.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, subscribe.
We're supposed to be bi-weekly. That's the thing.
Is that twice a week or every 2 weeks?
That's every 2 weeks.
Interesting. So
not twice a week.
What's the word that means twice a week?
Bi-weekly.
So yeah, Ballad of Songbird and Snakes came out, and I didn't see it.
No, well, I will say, Hunger Games, one of the better of those like apocalypse
YA novels.
YA novels, like post-apocalyptic dystopian novels. I very much enjoyed that, and then all the rest of them that like followed on from Hunger Games after that were all terrible.
The Divergent series,
Maze Runner, Divergent, all that trash.
Oh, trash.
I saw a TikTok of some girl reading the end of Mockingjay, and she's reading aloud. And I forgot how much I liked that ending, and how when that book came out, I liked it, and I know a lot of people around me were like, "It's not that good." And I was like, "I think the ending is amazing."
I want to reread those books because I was thinking about it recently, probably from all the Songbird stuff.
Yeah.
About how good that ending was, and I didn't appreciate it as much when I read it. Really like that.
I think when I first read Mockingjay, I had thought it was kind of boring, like throughout the whole thing. Maybe it's because I was like, oh, you had the Hunger Games, then you had Catching Fire, where there was the Hunger Games again. Maybe it's because there wasn't a Hunger Games in that book.
Yeah.
That maybe I found it a little bit boring, but I like the ending.
Love it.
I thought there was a Hunger Games in the second one.
In the second one there was, but not the third one.
Oh,
right?
Not the third one?
No, not the third one.
Okay.
But yeah, she's a PTSD mess at the end of it, and I think that's perfect.
Yes,
I'm sure she is
a fucking mess.
I think it's perfect. She's like, wake up screaming some nights from the memories, and then PETA is there to hold me, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and sometimes he is like,
he doesn't remember if like our love is real or not. And
and he's like caught in a dream. And at first, I thought, and granted, I was younger then too. Like, I was like, oh, like that's sad. Where's the happy tail ending? But now I'm like, that is so realistic and good. It's realistic while still being hopeful, which I really appreciate.
Yes.
Not sugarcoating.
I could have done without the love triangle. I will say that. I feel like I've very much outgrown love triangles in any form of media I've ever seen ever.
I agree. But thankfully, by the end of it, the triangle's dead.
Yeah.
It is dead because of that thing that happens, and I need to reread about that thing that happens. I didn't see that coming. at all.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like that happened. And I said, well, I mean, casualty of war, so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't remember what part you're talking about.
We're
but I think
talking
I
about the
might.
thing with her relative.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what we're
Yeah.
talking
Who's someone,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it was kind of poetic. Not it's tragic, but like in terms of the whole story, like how it started versus how it ended.
Yeah, like now I think so. I think it makes more sense, which is why I'm like, oh, I need to reread the series so I can appreciate it with a different mindset.
Yeah, I think Suzanne Collins is a great author.
Did you read her other series?
What
else?
other series
I don't
does
know
she
what
have?
else
She had a like best-selling series before she did Hunger Games. It was called like I don't know. It was about some underworld, big rats.
Big rats.
I don't know, but she had like it's like it was just interesting because like when she came out with Hunger Games, it was like I had never heard of her before, and I was like, oh my god, who's this new author? It's like no, she actually had like a whole best-selling series before Hunger Games even came out, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Gregor and the Prophecy of Bane.
Gregor, the whole Gregor series, Gregor Mendel.
Yeah, and I'm on a little bit of author talk. So people were talking about how some people don't like the way Hunger Games started, like the first chapter. Then people are saying, "Oh, the first chapter is poorly written." But then other people were like, "No, it's not poorly written. It's just that Suzanne Collins is a good enough author, and she had enough reputation that she could break the rules and just do whatever she wanted."
Oh, I saw that TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to. You'll have if you see it, send it to me. Again, that's how I get my information.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I don't remember how the first chapter opened.
I think one of the complaints of the first chapter was like it opens with like it either like they were complaining that it opened with dialogue or it opened with first person something. I don't know. It was like, oh, but stories aren't normally written like this. And I was like, well, I don't think that's automatically going to make something bad writing just because it's not consistent with how other people write. Like, how about we read the whole book and then we decide if it's good or not?
I think the thing that was most challenging about that series for me was the greater context. And this is part of the point that I didn't realize and appreciate as much at the time. That Katniss's perspective is so limited, and you have all of these large things happening that are so much bigger than her, and being almost like a ploy in this larger revolution.
Oh yeah, I mean
plot. Like when I was reading it, it wasn't the pace. And like I think I was trained to expect the main character to almost be like like a shonen manga where they're at the center of everything and they know everything. So I want to reread it now knowing that's the case just to see how fun it is.
I mean, like Catching Fire, she has no idea.
She has no idea.
They're trying to like break out and have a revolution because they're like, we can't tell her because she'll, well, they don't tell her.
She doesn't have a poker face
for like a few reasons, but like one of them is basically like, yeah, we don't want to involve you because we don't want to like fuck up.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of volatile.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's nice. Like, it's nice that like, she like wakes up and she like wakes up at the end of spoiler at the end of the second book, she wakes up in district 13 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Previously thought was like gone. And she's like, they were like, yeah, well, actually we've been playing this for a while now. And like, here you are. And also Peeta's gone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This whole propaganda campaign from the Capitol to make it seem like District 13 didn't exist.
I love it. I thought the political intrigue of it was great.
It's really good.
And of course the films make it very like, the Capitol's like very like weird and splashy looking and like grotesque in how they like present because they're all like super glamorous, but like disgustingly glamorous almost.
Yeah. In my head, it was a little bit different. It was less, I think, grotesque. I don't know. Everyone's head is different in how they portray it, but I did think that the film did a good job. It got a little hurts. It hurts a little bit.
No complaints on my end.
Oh, okay. That's nice. And it was nice to see books where the characters outside of the main one have agency and things are very clearly moving without the main character pushing the plot along.
Did you get the reference I was doing?
What reference?
How's your head?
Yeah, I said I have a little bit of a headache.
No, but like, do you understand the reference where it's like...
What reference?
Because it's like Elvira. She was like she's acting and whatever, and she hits her head, and the guy goes, "Oh my god, how's your head?" And she goes, "No complaints."
I don't get it.
Like she gives really good head. Like she hasn't had any complaints.
Well, why would they be complaining about the head if she's going down there? Like
how's your head game?
Them over the head.
How's your head game? Like how well do you suck cock?
He's never made this reference in front of you, Jackie. I feel like he makes it all the time.
I've never, ever, ever.
I'll send you the
clip.
I'll send you. I'm pretty sure it's
I've
Elvira.
never heard this, and this is not a bit that I'm doing either.
How's your head? Yeah, Elvira. Yeah, Elvira.
All right, we went off on a tangent about the Hunger Games. I'm gonna pull us back in real quick. Any other gay news? Because that's where we were.
No.
Nothing. All right. So I can close this out. I have a Wouldya, Couldya, Shouldya for everybody.
Oh yeah.
That is Thanksgiving themed because again I had written some of these before Thanksgiving.
Perfect.
So this will be a Thanksgiving themed one.
Yeah.
Would you rather
stuff
Jackie,
a turkey?
Would you rather stuff a turkey? No, it is turkey related though. Would you rather eat an entire Thanksgiving turkey by yourself in one sitting?
Why are you laughing?
Because I got thinking. Nothing. Keep going.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'll tell you after.
Eat an entire Thanksgiving turkey in one sitting by yourself, or turn into a turkey for 1 week.
Turn into a turkey for 1 week.
How big's the turkey that we're eating?
It's an average size turkey.
No. I need a range. Like, is this?
What do you mean?
Is this
like, is this a butterball, 25 pound?
Right, exactly. Or is this like a turkey for like 2 people, 2 or 3
It's like
people?
a Thanksgiving turkey size.
Okay, so like a 30 fucking pound bird. All your Italian families over.
Yeah.
You got 40
They're all
to
having a
50
piece.
cousins, and you need enough to go around.
Am I going to be safe as the turkey? If I transform into one, will I be like in danger and have to like run away? You'll
be about as in danger as a turkey would normally be if you're just out
during Thanksgiving. That's a lot of danger.
Well, that's okay. Okay. You said just turn into a turkey. You didn't specify a time frame.
Do I live my life
for 1 week
as the turkey? Like, does everyone like I turn into a turkey? But everyone can. It's sort of like Metamorphosis when what's his name turns into the cockroach. Franz Kafka.
Yeah.
So nobody knows that you're the turkey.
So I'm sitting one day and I'm a turkey. And then my whole family's like, "Where's Pat? There's just a turkey here."
Yeah.
Now, am I a human-sized turkey or am I a turkey-sized turkey?
You're a turkey-sized
turkey. You're a turkey-sized turkey.
I would rather just eat a full turkey.
No, I can't. My stomach, I would die. My stomach is too little.
There's so many like unanswered questions of being a turkey.
What do you mean unanswered?
Do I retain my consciousness and intelligence as the turkey?
I think you would be you would retain some intelligence, yes.
Some.
So
like, but like, okay.
But like you can't talk. Like
no. I know who I am. I'm just in a turkey body.
Yeah, your brain has the same capacity. You just can't like speak.
But like, that's gonna. So I'm in my room vibing, right?
Yeah.
I turn into a turkey. My dogs come downstairs and see me. They try to eat me.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
is
like
a problem.
You problem.
That is a problem. Yeah.
I'm not. No, I'm eating the whole turkey. I'm not.
I'm gonna be a turkey.
Okay.
Just put me out with the chickens. That's fine. I'll vibe with them.
Yeah. What if you were prepared for the event? Like you knew when it was going to happen, so you could just go out in the woods and be like, "Okay, I'm just going to transform."
So almost like a full moon scenario, like a werewolf. Like I know the full moon's coming.
Yeah.
I know the turkey moon is coming.
I would just go to work and be like, "Hey guys, the next week, I'm coming."
Would he work from home? Yeah.
I'm coming as a turkey.
You give them a gobble like translator so they can translate.
Well, they have those they have those turkey whistles.
Oh yeah.
They make the noise to like call them when you're hunting them. So they're just gonna have those, and that's how we're gonna talk.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love that.
Yeah.
I would be a
guys,
turkey.
if I'm on Google Meet and I come into a meeting and you just see a turkey, just don't worry about it.
It's my new team's avatar. I know it looks so realistic.
It's an AI generated
avatars.
But boy, they've come such a long way with AI.
Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really good. No, I'd still eat the chicken or the turkey. I'd still eat the turkey.
Okay.
No,
okay.
God no.
Matt, what would you do?
I think I would eat the turkey as well. I think being a turkey for a week is a little too inconvenient for me.
I've almost done that already. Like one Thanksgiving.
Being a turkey?
No, eating the whole turkey. Like one Thanksgiving, I ate most of the turkey myself and then got sick afterwards. But
no.
Yeah, I had like my stomach was. I just shit so much the next day. It was huge.
Yeah. Isn't there? What's that rumor that like turkey has like a chemical in it that makes you sleepy?
Tryptophan.
Yeah.
Which is just an amino acid, by the way.
To be honest, I really don't know what that means.
Yeah, but it does make you sleepy. And we know why.
God.
Okay,
amino acids make up proteins.
Right.
They're the building blocks of proteins.
Right.
Yeah. So okay.
But what does it mean for tryptophan to be an amino acid?
Tryptophan, that's just a name of one of the amino acids. Tryptophan. It's just one of the 20 that.
But why does it make you sleepy?
I don't know what that's about, but it's. I just want you to know that there are amino acids, they make up proteins, and one of them is named tryptophan.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I read that it is true, though, that it does make you sleepy. And there are, other foods and other stuff that tryptophan, or I think it's that, whatever, that it is like a higher count or something. Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. So thank you everybody for listening or watching this episode of the What Did the Gays Think podcast. If you haven't listened to the update video that I put out, I just want to say that under Queer Review, the other podcast is going to be kind of like entering the What Did the Gays Think rotation, like our biweekly rotation. So if you are listening on the What Did the Gays Think podcast, you'll also get the under Queer Reviews coming out sporadically throughout whenever we do them within the What Did the Gays Think podcast. Now it's no longer going to be like a separate a podcast stream, and it'll all just be in the same place.
Yes.
And we don't really know how often those are going to come out in comparison, but we'll have those discussions, right, guys?
Yes. We're under a bit of reorganization, clearly, with me coming on board officially to what do the gays think, and not just under Queer Review. So stay tuned to see how we shift our content around the various life events of content creators.
Heck yeah.
It's true. I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
Also, make sure to follow us on Threads, because that's now what we're using to post about our content, and also our main source of like sharing information, and also our Instagram. So that'll be at Pride Empire. You can follow the link in the description to go over there. So I think that's it. So thanks everybody, and I am Matt Klubeck.
And I'm
Okay.
Wow. I'm drinking bathwater. Patrick.
Goodbye.